Ukrainian Azov forces ambush 17 Russian soldiers in Dobropillia sector. The battle-scarred fields of Dobropillia in Donetsk region once again witnessed the collapse of a Russian assault. This time, 17 invaders ended up in Ukrainian captivity after their offensive was shattered by coordinated actions of the defense forces. The operation unfolded in the sector held by the 1st Corps of the National Guard Azov, whose fighters have been standing firm under relentless pressure. Russian command had thrown its troops into what is now considered the hottest point on the Donetsk axis, hoping to force a breakthrough. Instead, the assault ran into disciplined Ukrainian defenses. The attack of the Russian armed forces failed. The defense forces stabilized the situation, and these soldiers were simply lucky to survive. Ukrainian fighters reported. The 17 were taken prisoner by troops of the 4th Operational Brigade of the Rubish National Guard, supported by paratroopers of the 82nd Bukovina Airborne Assault Brigade. Witnesses on the ground describe how the Russian unit, stripped of momentum and pinned down under fire, had no chance to retreat. Cut off and encircled, the occupiers dropped their weapons and surrendered. What was meant to be an advance ended in humiliation, with the captured soldiers now added to Ukraine's growing tally of prisoners. For the defenders, the capture is part of a broader pattern. Over the course of just 1 month of active hostilities in this sector, 69 Russian soldiers have been taken captive by Azov's 1st Corps and its supporting units. Each failed attack adds to the pressure on the invaders' already stretched manpower, while reinforcing the resilience of the Ukrainian line. The fighting in Dobropillia is far from over, but the latest capture shows once again that the Russians' attempts to claw their way forward come at a steep price, often ending not in territorial gains, but in surrender. Meanwhile, in the direction of Chasiv Yar, the fighting continues to be fierce, with Ukrainian forces continuously repelling enemy attempts to break through. The unmanned systems unit of the 101st Separate Guard Brigade of the General Staff, named after Colonel General Hennady Vorobyov, has released footage of precise drone strikes against Russian troops hiding among the ruins of the city. According to the brigade, Russian infantry continues to push towards the Novopivnikny neighborhood, hoping to exploit the shattered urban landscape. Small groups of occupiers try to infiltrate Ukrainian positions, advancing through destroyed buildings, bushes, and tree lines. But Ukrainian soldiers are watching. Reconnaissance drones spot enemy movements, while strike drones eliminate the attackers before they can gain a foothold. Footage from the brigade's 3rd Battalion shows Russian troops being struck as they attempt to use the city's rubble for cover. The Chasiv Yar remains under our control. Every occupier who tries to crawl through these ruins meets the same fate, the brigade's press service reported. The battles for the city remain among the most intense on the Donetsk front. The ruins of Chasiv Yar have become both a shield and a trap, shielding Ukrainian defenders who hold the lines and trapping Russian invaders who are relentlessly hunted from the sky. At the same time, Ukrainian defenders dealt another devastating blow to Russian troops on the Kupyansk axis, eliminating 28 occupiers and destroying more than 100 fortified shelters, as well as neutralizing 75 kamikaze drones and other military assets. The enemy had attempted to consolidate positions in a forested area, concealing equipment and manpower beneath branches and improvised camouflage. But operators of FPV strike drones from the Azov Brigade of the National Guard identified the hidden strongholds and methodically dismantled them. The video released by the brigade captures the precision of the strikes. One drone slams into a shelter, killing the Russian soldiers inside, while others tear through camouflage artillery and gun positions. The footage underscores the growing role of drones in Ukraine's defense, where every strike compounds Russian losses and disrupts their battlefield cohesion. The Kupyansk front remains among the fiercest sectors of the war. Russian forces continue their attempts to advance, throwing in men and equipment to press the line. Yet the Azov Brigade's relentless drone operations are blunting these offensives, forcing the occupiers to pay a high price for every movement. Ukrainian commanders stress that this persistent drone warfare is not only inflicting heavy manpower losses, but also degrading Russian logistics and combat sustainability. Each destroyed shelter, gun, and drone contributes to eroding Moscow's offensive capability in the east.
Зоря Дунай тебе прийняв.
Внимание! Выстрел! Выстрел! Вперед!